Good day, grade twos. So today we're going to work in the center. So we're going to start right off with our portobello exercise. So let's just walk through this exercise first before we do it with the music. So we start in first position with our arms bra. Then we're going to go first, second. Watch out that your arms are not too high, girls. Remember your hand needs to be in line with this last rib that you can feel here. So that's in line, and remember to keep that elbow nice and supported. I don't want to see that. Keep it nice and up. All right. So then you're going to go with your right arm into first. So I see a proper third. Remember, in line with your belly button. That's too high, and that is crossed over. So make sure you are not crossing the middle line of your body. Then you open up. Then you're using your left arm and open up. Then you go down, shoot, into fifth and open up to second again. Now you're going to your right leg, right. And we're going to go to third. Now girls, this is so important. What happens because we're standing in this position, as we go forward, we tend to leave our arm behind us in the position that it was. So from here, you need to bring your arm with you. So if I take a picture from the side, you can see I'm in second there and third. Don't leave your arm that it's behind your body. All right? So we're going to go, we went chup, cha, then we go to the corner. Bring your arm with you. Stretch, bend. Then again, turn. Now this arm again, because we were here, we want to leave it there. Bring it with you. All right? So we're there, stretch, bend. And down, and down. Check your arm lines, girls. Then we go. Ta, and up. Now this is a first arabesque line, which means my fingers in front is in line with my eye line. So it's not there. There, and this arm is just a little bit low there. So it's not a proper first arabesque that we'll learn in grade 3. This is the first arabesque we want to see, and then it's just a little bit of a breathe there. All right? So let's just go from the top to there. So we wait. Ta-ra-ra-ra-ra, right arm and out. And a left arm and out and up. And second. Now we go to the corner. Bring your arm with you. To third. Stretch your bend. And girls, it's the arm that's at the back that's bent, not the front arm. All right? There we go. Again. And bend and bend. So it's 2 quick ones. Then it's a low and high. Remember, where's your eye line? And run to first again. There we go again. First and open. Now it's the left arm. Left and look. Right and look and shoot. Now girls, that shoot, it's as if you're picking up something very heavy, and as you go, you leave that heavy thing. So it's not a get there. It's a light. And then you go to the left and down and right and left and small and up, and then you run back. And now you can do any picture. So as you run back, you can do a picture like that. You can stand like that. You can run back and just stand. As you started, you can run back and you can kneel. You can do any picture that you want to do. All right? But please do a ballet picture. So don't go run back and split in whatever and we're not doing modern now or modeling. We're doing ballet. So give me a ballet picture. All right, so let's try with the music. Let me just get my music. Here we go. So remember, we start with our right arm going forward, né? everything on both sets of music. Remember to keep those bums squeezed nicely. Hold the turnout. To the right. Down. Stretch your legs. Tap. Tap. Run. And stand. Just sit. Now left. And right. To the left. To the right. Left. Alrighty, good girls. So now we're going to move on to our lovely Fondus exercise. Girls, I think the Fondus exercise is probably one of the most difficult exercises in grade 2 because of the weight transfer. What does weight transfer mean? It means the following. When I'm standing on 2 legs, the weight of my body is on 2 legs. When I want to lift my left leg, I need to move the weight of my body onto my right leg. I cannot stand on both, keep my weight on both legs if I want to lift the one leg, because then I'm going to fall over. So we call this our standing leg or our supporting leg. It's the leg that's supporting our body's weight. This is the working leg. This is the one that needs to do all the work. Alright? So in Fondus, when we start with our right leg in front. We start in third. So now when we do our Fondus, just forget about the arms for now. We're going to put the arms together now. When we do our Fondus, now I'm standing on 2 legs. My weight cannot stay on 2 legs because I'm going to fall over. Alright? So I need to think my belly button is moving my whole body over to the foot that I'm standing on. So what happens is, if I'm standing in first, you can see it very nicely. My belly button is in line with my heels. It's in the middle. Now when I transfer my weight onto my left leg, my belly button moves over to this foot. So my belly button is in the middle of this foot now. Right. So what happens is my belly button cannot stay over my heel. Then I'm going to fall over. Girls, please, if I say belly button, you need to think it's from your bum that's moving. Okay, your hips, your pelvis, everything needs to move. What happens is, once in a while, children tend to think this is the transference of weight. So it's not your upper body that's just moving. That's not transferring your weight. So you really need to think from here, from your pelvis. You're moving everything onto this leg to be able to stand on that leg with keeping this upright. So I'm not now standing like this. So keep this upright. So you need to keep your belly button in. Lift that pelvis up. Wrap your bum around, that I see nice rugby balls. I don't want to see soccer balls. Lengthen your bum and get that wrap around of the turnout. So it starts from here. You think you're wrapping it around. Bring it around again. Alright? So you need to keep that activated. Keep your ribs in as you're doing this exercise. The moment you let everything go and you stand like this, you are not going to be able to balance, especially in this Fondus exercise. So you need to think, keep your rib cage in, keep your tummy up, pull up that zip, get your bum nice and down, so that when I stand, I can actually balance nicely. Good. So let's go on to our Fondus exercise. We're standing in third position with our right leg in front. Rubber. Immediately as the music starts, you go bum, bum, bum. Then we go lift our right leg. Girls, could it be a position? Your toe is just above your ankle bone. That knobby knob, your toe will just be above that. So watch out that it's not on the floor or there. So as you lift that foot up, I want to see it's like a licking foot. It's like a cat that licks its body. So I want it's not just and lift it up and put it down. I want to see you use that foot. So I need to see that, and then you point and pull it up to above your ankle bone. Then the same path that it came up, you need to go back down. Alright, you can play that again and look at that again. It's not there and placed down. I need to see the foot doing this. So I go, as this foot comes up, this knee bends. Check your turnout on your supporting leg. Remember what I said about supporting leg. This is the leg that's supporting my weight now. So as you're standing there, watch out that your knee doesn't fall forward. Get that knee over your toes. Then I come back in and I stretch my leg. Now the same happens at the back. Again, my toe will be just above my ankle bone. It's not on the floor. It's not in the air. Not my heel that's touching. When I'm on a fondue, on a bent knee, my toe will touch. Please, girls, don't think I'm touching my toe and then you do this. What I'm meaning by this is when I'm on a straight leg, my heel touches my leg. But because I'm bending my knee, that's what happens. When I touch my heel, you can see your thigh drops. So I need the thigh to be supported, not dropped. Okay? So if your toe is not touching, it means your thigh is dropped. Please don't do this to be able to touch your leg now. Right. So we go. Bum, bum, bum. And front and back. Back and up. Front. Then you go toe-toe. Girls, keep that nice and tight when you go toe-toe. I don't want to see toe-toe like that or toe-toe like that. Keep the turnout. It's like a puzzle. Alright, so your arms stay third. Then you turn to your back leg. So you're going to turn to your left and your arms will go to first. You are changing your legs, and as you come to the front, your arm opens to second. Now you've got your left foot in front and you lower down. We go again. Third and up. And third and up. And third, toe-toe. Now you turn to your right, arms to first, open to second, and lower down with the music at the end. Right, let's start with music. Girls, this is a very difficult exercise. If you feel you cannot balance in the center yet, practice this step holding onto your kitchen countertop, holding onto your rail, holding onto a chair. Hold on to something until you get your balance, until you feel you're switching your weight from the one leg to the other leg. All right. Let's just get the music. There we go. Remember to start immediately with the music. Oh, sorry. Let's do it with the other music. Sorry, I started it first. You need to start in third with your right leg down, girls. Right leg. pause that music for there. All right, now the third exercise that I want to do today is usually our transfer of weight, but I really don't have any space for that. So what we're going to do is I'm not going to do the transfer of weight exercise. I'm just going to do steps out of the transfer of weight so that we can just practice some of the steps. All right. So the first step that we're learning in grade 2, we're calling the running waltz. Now, girls, this is a very difficult step to master because we want to go and do the following. This is wrong. We want to go down, up, down, up, down. This is wrong. So as you can listen to the name, running waltz, waltz is 3 times. So it's 3, 4. So we're counting 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's the rhythm of our running waltz step. But because we counted 1, 2, 3, we want to go 1, up, 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 up. So that's not the feeling of the running waltz. It's not a down, up, up step. What I want you to feel like, it's more like waves. So you go, the wave is down. Then it goes up, and it's coming down, and you're down. Up, it's coming down, down. So that's the feeling of the step. Another thing that you need to think about, it's moving. It's not big, small, small, big, small, small. Although the first step is bigger than the second and the third, it's not it's not that. So I want you to think it's big, up, down, down. So we're going to do it very slowly. The first step is down. I hope you can all see. So we go down, then it's up on your toe, then it's like a straight leg, down. On your toe, straight leg. All right? So you can see that. Down, up, down, down, up. So it's not a straight leg. I mustn't say straight leg. But you need to feel the feeling of down, then you up, coming down, down. Up, coming down, down. So down, up, down, ta, ta, ta. I wish I had more space, but we're going to try. Down, up, down, down, up, down. And again, I'm going to go that way. Down, up, down, down, up, down. All right? So even if you practice that for me very slowly, just the down, up, down. Then the second thing that we're going to do, we're going to practice our transference of weight. So what happens is I'm standing on one leg with my other leg pointed. Now with a full transference of weight, I go through a demi-plie and I'm standing on my other leg. All right? Through a full plie and I'm standing on my other leg. So with this transfer of weight, girls, it's so important to think I'm in between my 2 legs with turned out knees. I don't want to see this. Turn out. Then I'm pointing with a straight leg at the back with a turned out leg. Down, knees, point, straight leg, turn out. Down, point, down, point. So for this exercise, what we're going to do is, we're just going to do our transfer of weight. So we're going to go with let's start with our right foot in front. And we go. Slow. And 4. Then we go on our tippy toes with our arms there. Turn. And now point with your left leg in front. And we're going to go again. Ta, 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 toe, toe, turn, and point. Alright, that's all that we're going to do today. Girls, I want you to practice this because we think it's an easy step. But when we do it in the exercise, what we see is this. Okay, this is is nothing. I don't know what's that. So think about when you step, think about turning out the front leg, stretching the back leg, keeping those hips square that I don't see this and that. So think about keeping your hips facing forward as we do this. All right? So let's go with the music. We start with our right leg down. We're going to do in the physical exercise that we do, it's much quicker than what we did now, all right? But I want you to first get the feeling before we go on with anything else. Good, so if you can practice these steps for me and really work on that, then I would be very happy. And then next set, we'll work on the next 3 exercises of our syllabus. All right, much love, girls. Hope to see you soon again in class.